Yo, what up YouTube? Hope you're doing good. Welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make pain beats for NBA Youngboy and Quando Rondo. And yeah, like in the last video, first off I'm going to break down a loop and then I'm going to add the drums. But yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Alright, so we are in FL Studio as always, and I have the melody open. Let me show you what it sounds like. It's a crazy melody. Yeah, I love this melody. Perfect for like Quando Rondo, NBA Youngboy and guys like that. But yeah, let's hop straight into the breakdown. So first off, I started with a piano. And you know, this is the grandeur. I use it in all my videos. Ultra bright grand preset. It's my go-to. And this is the pattern that I made. Yeah, very basic chord progression. Essentially just a C minor, A sharp major and G sharp major. And on the second half we have a G sharp major, A sharp major and a C minor. This is a very classic NBA Youngboy, Quando Rondo type of chord progression for pain style. And yeah, a couple of notes. The velocities, I left them like halfway up because I didn't want them to be too loud. And then I added these like lower notes, and the velocities on them are very low because I didn't want them to overpower the melody. And yeah, as you can see, the chord progression kind of goes down like over here and then it comes back up. And yeah, nothing much more to break down over here. For effects on the piano, I added some reverb, turned the mix to around 20 and the low cut like all the way up. Then I added some delay through the delay too. This is my go-to delay for these kinds of beats, by the way. I like to leave the mix level like way down because this delay for some reason is like very powerful. I guess like that's the word. If I turn the mix like halfway up, it's way too much, so I like to leave it down. I turned the time knob to 3 and the feedback to ping pong. Then I also added some EQ to get out the low end. And yeah, let's move on. So next off I added top keys. This is the same piano, same effects. This is what the top keys sound like. Alright, so a couple of key points over here. First off, I went over here and I turned the scale to other blues. Normally I would use the minor natural if I am in the minor scale, but for these types of beats and loops, the other blues is a perfect scale. Then also over here, I turned the time from a line to triplet to help me make this like piano run over here. And yeah, by the way, if you're wondering what other blues scale is like, it's just the normal minor, but as you can see you have like 3 spaces over here, and that's what I use to make like, for example, this part of the melody. And that sounds like great, jazzy, soulful, and that's perfect for these kinds of melodies. And yeah, other than that, I just listen to the chord progression and I try to find nice little spaces for the melody. But yeah, let's move on with the melody. Alright, so next off I added a guitar. This is what it sounds like. And yeah, this guitar is from the Ultimate Pain Multi-Kit version 2. If you want realistic high quality guitars, this is the perfect kit for you. We have over 100 phrases that you can use on your beats and loops for royalty free. And yeah, for effects on the guitar, I added Valhalla Vintage Verb, my go-to reverb, turned the mix to around 25 and the low cut like all the way up. Then I added some delay and I turned the mix level way down. Alright, so after I had all of those instruments down, I added a bass line. And this is from Contact. It's the Scarpy Rickenbacker bass. Nitrogen preset is my go-to bass. This is the pattern that I made. This bass line may look a bit complicated, but it's actually very simple. So what it is, it's just the root notes of the chords like this, but I wanted to turn this C note down over here, and then I made these little runs. I just followed the scale, and these are over here just to help the melody to pass more naturally. And yeah, making stuff like that is perfect for these kinds of melodies. It adds a lot to the like groove and the bounce of the melody. But yeah, let's move on. Alright, next off I added a pad, and you already know what it is. It's the wah pad from Analog Lab, and this is just the chord progression that I used on the piano, and I turned the velocities way down so the pad sounds softer. And for effects on the pad, I added a lot of reverb, a lot of EQ, and some mid-side matrix to make the pad sound wider. Alright, so after I had every one of those instruments down, I added a organ phrase from the Output Pay multikit. This is what it sounds like. And yeah, I love the organ, man. The organ is a beautiful instrument and it's perfect for these kinds of melodies, especially like the NBA Youngboy, Quando Rondo type of melodies like this one. And yeah, for effects, I just added some reverb. Alright, next off, I added a lot of like accents and ear candy to the melody. Let me just show you all of them real quick. And yeah, all of those accents are from the Output Pay multikits. And yeah, I finished off the sample with a basic crash that reverses into itself. And for effects on the crash, I just added some delay. Make sure to turn the delay time all the way up and your input and output wet knobs like way down so the effect isn't 2%. But yeah, that's about it for the melody. Let's move on to the drums. Alright, so first off I will add my master preset. As always, it's going to make sure that the mix is overall crisp and that the drums hit hard, and that's exactly what I want on this beat. Alright, let's start off the drums with a hi-hat. This hi-hat sounds nice. Yeah, I don't want to use like traditional trap drums on this beat. I want to use like different sound. I want to experiment with some different kind of drum sounds. Okay, but let's make a hi-hat pattern. So first off, I'm just going to make a basic two-step hi-hat pattern. Alright, and for this beat, I want to use a clap, because I think a clap is perfect for these kinds of beats. This one sounds nice. And as you can see, I'm leveling the drums as I go, so I will save a lot of time, because when I'm done making the drums, I don't have to go and mix them again. I'm not sure I like the clap. Let's try a different one. Yeah, this one is better, bro. Alright, let's add a 808. I want to add a Say 808 for this beat. I always use the Spins 808, and I think it's time that we give some room for the Say 808. It's still a like classic 808, and it's perfect for these kinds of beats. So what I will do is I will turn the boost to like 5% and apply cut itself so the 808 doesn't clash with like each note. And we are in C minor, so let's follow the scale. Sounds nice, bro. I can already hear like Quando Rondo on this one. Alright, let's add a open hi-hat. This one is nice and simple. I don't want to go too crazy, and I don't want to use like sounds that are like too weird. You can make like unique beats, but you don't always have to use like the weirdest sounds out there even. And I'm adding the open hi-hat just to accentuate the 808. Yeah, basic beat, but it sounds fire. You don't have to go like too crazy on every beat, honestly. You can make simple beats that are still like bangers. Time to add a counter snare. Let me just use my basic go-to to like lay down a foundation. Let's try this one for this beat. Let's also add a kick to this beat. I've been just using the 808 on all my beats for so long, so let's try to use a kick. I will just go with my go-to kick, because this kick always works with every 808. Like sometimes when you try to add a kick and an 808, it just sounds bad. So this kick is always perfect. Yeah, this beat is so hard. Love that piano in the background, bro. I need to get down be a youngboy on this one. Simple but hard, bro. Yeah, I love this beat. Alright, let's add some percussions. This is a classic ambient youngboy percussion, bro. That piano, bro, so hard. And yeah, I think I'm gonna leave everything at that. I think the drums are like ready. They are basic, but like not too basic, and that's exactly where I wanted to go with this beat. It's like complex, but still like simple enough that an artist can use and actually rap on the beat. But yeah, all that's left is just arrangement, and what I'm thinking of doing as always is just like a basic intro section over here, then a hook section over here, or an like hook slash verse section, then over here like a real like verse section where I take off some of the instruments, maybe take away the top line melody on the piano, take away the 808, or no, let's not take away the 808, let's take away the kick and the open hi-hat and the top line melody. I think that's going to sound good. Then over here, maybe because the guitar is already over here, so I don't want it to, when the drums start, I don't want it to be here straight away, so I'm going to move it over here so the beat isn't too repetitive. And yeah, and I'm just going to, should we do like, I think I'm gonna try it where I leave the kick over here on the verse section and take the 808 out and bring back the acoustic bass. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And yeah, then I'm just going to copy everything over, so we get like a bridge section over here, and then a second verse or a hook, and over here an outro. Yeah, that's my like idea for this beat. Let's add my producer tag, and I think the beat is going to be ready. I need to get a new producer tag. Let me know if y'all know somebody who makes fire producer tags. Like there's nothing wrong with my tag right now, it's just like I've had it for so long, I wanna switch it up a bit, like to get some fresh air. It's still a good tag, I just wanna get a new one. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, like and subscribe, and I hope that you learn something new. And yeah, the Outlet Pay multi-kit is available right now, and we are releasing a free multi-kit for y'all, because I remember when I started producing like 6 years ago, there weren't like too many free resources available, so we wanted to give y'all a free multi-kit that's actually like fire. Such a great kit, honestly, and it's free for y'all because we wanted to give something back to the community, feel me? But there's only 1,000 copies of the free kit available, so if you want to get it, join our email list on nitradios.com and we will send it to you as soon as we release it. But yeah, I will let you listen to the beat. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next one. Peace.
AyeVaboo made it.